Okay. Can you visible the screen, Nagib?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So recording is going on. Just all of you should aware in the meeting, and at the same time, please listen for another 10 minutes. Okay. Financial market, or the market in which securities are bought and sold. That's all. Financial market means the stocks or securities dealt, or securities are bought and sold. These transactions especially transacted in the financial market, especially securities are bought and sold. Or securities like shares, debentures, bonds, and short-term financial instrument or long-term financial security instruments. So those security instruments also purchased and sold in the place. That is called financial market. Okay, security marketplace. Security market conveys an extremely important role in an economy. Yes. So security market transaction, security market role is also very much important in the economic growth of the nation. An efficient and integrated financial market is an important infrastructure that facilitates saving, investment, and the consequent economic growth. Especially this investment aspect, we have to focus that security marketing aspect regarding to the point of investment perspective, investment aspect. Yes, the investor are going to invest in financial market like shares, debentures, bonds, mutual funds, and so on, so on. Okay, so the security markets in which securities are have purchased and sold in the place, that is called the financial market. And one more, that especially security market which involves the maximum dealing activities, securities transaction. Especially this is important role in an economic growth of nation. Okay, this is financial market. And segments. Financial market has two interdependent and inseparable segments: the new issue or primary market, and the stock or secondary market. Especially two major segments are classified or divided in the financial security market. One is primary market, that means new issue market, and second one, secondary market, that means stock market. So two major inseparable segment in financial security. Yes, the primary market provides the channel for sale of new securities, while secondary market deals in security previously issued. Especially the primary market deals directly issue of shares to the public. Yes, the public can buy the shares directly from the company. That is called the primary market. Especially new securities, the sale of new securities, which deals in primary market or new issue market. Okay, the price signals when subsume all informations about issuer and his business, including association of funds. Okay, and one more, that secondary market. The secondary market enable participation who hold securities to adjust their holding in response to change in their assessment of risk and return. In secondary market, sale of issue of shares and debentures or bonds, or whatever it is, offered to the public indirectly. So this intermediaries are involved in secondary market, such as stockbroker or stock exchanges, financial institution. These are all persons are dealing in secondary market. Okay. Especially they sell and securities for cash to meet their liquidity needs. The secondary market has further two components: namely over-the-counter market, exchange traded market, OTC. That means over-the-counter OTC. Nowadays, the OTCE, over-the-counter of exchange. So this means this exchange only through online trading transaction only followed. Okay, through no, there is no separate floor, the separate office for this OTC OTC body. Okay, and next one more types. I didn't explain elaborately. The same topic will be explained in our next class onwards. Thus, just I can explain for these three headings: financial market and segment and types. So types of financial markets also there. Financial market types of investment avenues are there in the financial security market. Same time types of financial market, especially two. There are one is money market and one is capital market. One is money market and one is capital market. And before that, financial market may be classified in several ways. The following three types of classified are discussed here: by maturity of claims, by the types of financial claim, by the types of issues. On the basis of the maturity claims, the market may be classified into money market and capital market. Okay, so this topic will be discussed here elaborately in next class onwards in this session. So we have to see that second module topic, financial market, and how to divided or classified the financial market, and what are types of are also included in security market, and who are participants in financial market or who are involved in financial market. In nowadays in financial market, maximum the corporate people only are dealing in the financial market. And ordinary people or normal people not aware that financial security transaction. Yes, even the literature people in India, 91% of the literatures are in the India, especially 81% of youth people only. But they are not aware that the financial market transaction in the primary market and secondary market also. Yes, so only the corporate people or business people also know aware that the financial market transaction in the primary and secondary market. Regulatory environment. So who is regulating? Who is authority of the stock exchanges? All the stock exchanges in India, especially two major markets in India. One is primary market, that means new issue market. So we will discuss that elaborate meaning in next class. And one more, that book building is also one of the type of financial securities. And role of primary markets. What are roles also included? What are primary aspects also covered in the primary market? And what are the functions of primary market also discussed later. Regulations of primary market. What are regulations or points also followed in the primary market? That topic is also discussed in second module later. Stock exchanges in India. Actually, three stock exchanges, major stock exchange in India. That means Bombay Stock Exchange, National Stock Exchange, and OTCEI, and ISEI. So the stock exchange in even regional stock exchanges also available. Even Madras Stock Exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange, and even Calcutta, Bangalore. There's so many regional stock exchanges also available. A major stock exchange in India, Bombay and National Stock Exchange only. Okay, and these stock exchanges are also controlled by SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India. These stock exchange are controlling or managing or regulating all the stock exchange of India, especially which involves financial market and securities. Okay, so trading system, stock exchange. So what are trading system, especially in Indian stock financial market? Okay, this also we have to this topic also discussed in next class onwards. This topic is also very easiest one, no problem at all. It's very easiest one. At the same time, we have to take real practice the financial market. Okay, and more that underwriting and brokers also dealing the financial security market transaction also will follow the people. Okay, and another one more hitting CB is also one of the major autonomous body for financial market transaction aspects. Okay, okay. Just wait, all of you. Thank you. Let's back to meeting. I can have the recording option. Okay. Stop.